guys, welcome back to the 4M Ranch channel. This weekend I was able to pick up some new video equipment to kind of help make the channel a little bit better and the overall quality of the videos that I've been doing. And the first thing I got was a new action camera, and I finally was able to get a microphone system that I think is going to work pretty well. It's a wireless system, and you can, set the camera up and put the receiver up on the camera, and then I could go out away from it, down in the field a little ways, and clip the transmitter onto me and then talk through the microphone, and that way you ain't got to be attached to it, and I can walk around and stuff, so you guys will be able to hopefully hear me better. So the first thing I got was the Osmo Action camera from DJI, and the reason I went with this over the GoPro is a lot of that reviews that I read said that the touchscreen interface was a lot better on the Action versus the GoPro. So I haven't never used a GoPro before, so I haven't got to test it out, but based on what I saw, I don't like screen lag, and I want it to be consistent, so that's one of the reasons I went with the DJI. And another reason I went with this is because my drone's a DJI as well, and my little Osmo mobile gimbal's a DJI, so I'm more familiar with their products, and I kind of like the way they work. And as far as you can edit a little bit of your video in the apps, kind of do some pre-editing before you do final, makes it a little bit easier as far as getting the videos transferred over. This is the Osmo Action. It was a Black Friday deal. I got it for $279. It was $100 off, and I just got the camera, and so haven't had a chance to do any videoing with it yet, because when I got it, it didn't come with any mounts or anything except for a couple little 3M permanent mounts. But this is the camera. This is comes with this little case. You just unclip it up top, and then you can pop it out, and that's it. So pretty much the same as the GoPro, except for this is round, the GoPro square. And another thing I liked about it is it had the screen on the front here, so you could flip it around and you could see yourself or whatever you're videoing from this angle. So if I was videoing myself, I could see what all's in the shot if I switch around this front screen and then the large screen on the back. And then this is the little cage that it comes with, and it's got the mount so you can attach it to different things right there. And then it comes with a couple other little things. Came with a charger. Now this charger is actually USB-C instead of the micro USB, which I like because that's what my MacBook computer has, USB-C, and a lot of the stuff's moving towards USB-C from the standard micro USB, because it does a little bit faster data transfer. And another thing I like it is you don't have to, like with the micro USB, you gotta plug it in a certain way. With USB-C, it doesn't matter which side, kind of like the lightning port on an iPhone, you just plug it in. These are the little 3M mounts that it came with, so you could tear this off and stick it to something as a permanent. Say if I stuck this to the window in the tractor, and I could just push this button in and twist it, and this would stay stuck on the window. And then I would fasten this part, and this would be the camera, and I could just clip it on wherever I wanted it, and just leave this as a permanent mount, like in the window. So came with two different ones. This one's kind of curved for more of a rounded surface, and then this little box here is what the battery came in, but I'm using it to store my power charging port door and my SD card. Doesn't come with an SD card, so you'll have to buy one. I bought a SanDisk. It's a 128 gig SanDisk Extreme from Best Buy. It was like 20 bucks. And this little door is what goes on the side. So if you're using it, you can pop it out and it attaches back to the deal. So for like in the water and stuff, you'd want to have that door on there and latched in. But you can unlatch it, and I'll show you why here in a second. So I don't use it, but if you needed to, you could use it for doing underwater stuff, but I don't plan on doing that. So I leave mine open so I can run microphones. Now, I watched a lot of reviews on different microphone adapters, because this, like I said, was USB-C, so you got to have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack to get your audio, and people had a lot of different adapters they said they got and it didn't work. And one adapter I found on the DJI's website was this Nova Osmo Action dual 3.5 millimeter adapter, and some people said it didn't work on their camera, but I got it and it works on mine. So basically it's just a little rectangle. And it's a USB-C on this end. There's your headphone jack, and it's got another USB-C, so you can actually charge your camera while you're recording without taking up the slot. And it's got a rubber gasket on here to help keep, like if you're filming in the rain or whatever. So you just basically plug this in and put it in the deal for you. Case. So it works with this case too. Got an open slot there on the side, so it just plugs in and clicks and sits right there. Then you screw your mount down. So then it's set up, ready to go for your microphone. So it's real simple. Got on and off button up here, record button, switch recording modes over here on this side, and if you hold it down you can switch between the screens, and then you got your speaker over here. So I'm going to power this thing on. So this lets you know it's on, and then you can see the screen, what's on the screen. So very clear. Even out in the sunlight, it's really bright. I got the brightness turned down to save battery, and I can still see it outside. Hold this side button down and it switches to the front camera, so you can see there. You can start recording by pressing the top button, but it started just now because I said start recording. So that's another cool feature, is it's also voice activated. So you can sit here and I can say, Osmo, start recording, and it beeps, so let me know it's recording. I can say, Osmo, stop recording, and then it stops. Or I can say, shut down, then you know it's shut down. So I got that. Really gonna enjoy using it coming up pretty soon when I get the rest of my mounting hardware in for it. So that's the camera. So the microphone system I got is made by Rode, and I picked up the Wireless Go system. It's $200. It was on sale on Black Friday for $150. So I purchased it in hopes that it would be a good microphone system. Had quite a few good reviews, and there was actually quite a few non-good reviews as far as working with the DJI Camera. But I've tested it out a little bit so far, and it really works well. No issues for me. So this is the box that comes in. They give you 2 charging cords for each. And again, these are USB-C, so I mean, you could use any of the other chargers with them. They didn't come fully charged, so I had to charge them before I used them. And then they give you this little carrying case with it. So these are pretty simple to operate. They just got power on and off. You can adjust the decibel level on the receiver. And it's got an actual screen that tells you the battery, and then the input mic that you wear, it doesn't have a screen, but it gives you battery indicators and whatnot up here. So turn this on, you just hold this top button down, comes up wireless go, and then it shows that it's transmitting a Wi-Fi signal looking for this, but it's got a little battery indicator on the screen there. So I don't know if you can see it right there. And then I'll turn this one on, same button, and it comes on with the 2 blue lights up top, so you know it's working. And then this, once it's paired, it'll start flashing, and it's sensing that I'm talking, so that's the bar. And this is the part that you can wear. Now there's 2 ways of doing this. You can either get an external mic, which I'm going to purchase next. It's a little expensive, it's about 80 bucks. But you can plug it in, you clip this, you know, like on your belt loop or somewhere under your shirt, and then run the mic up and clip it on your collar. Or out of the box, if you don't purchase the mic, you can still use this. They include 2 little dead cats in here to put over the microphone, so it's got these little clips, and I really don't care for this too much, but just because it pops off easy. If you get them in there, it'll do okay, like clipping it on your shirt. So I could take this, I could clip it on my shirt here, and you could wear a jacket over it and it still picks up the audio decently. From my experiences so far, I tested it outside, and it's really windy today with gusts up to 40 and an average of about 28 miles an hour, and it did extremely well. I recorded, I set the receiver up, plugged into my iPhone, and set it up inside, and actually walked outside about 20 to 35 feet away, and it was able to pick up the audio really well, even transmitting through the wall. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it so far. And this is the cord they give you. It's the, I'm not sure what they call it, but it's the 2-prong, 2 black lined audio input. Now this is for like your regular cameras. I believe it's the left and right sound and not a mic input. Like if you notice, like headphones for your phone, it'll have 3 black rings, and there's 2 for the speakers, and then the one I believe is for the mic, built-in mic button. So you can use either one. So for my phone, I use a different cable running the audio. So you can see this one has 3 black lines, and this one has the 2. So to go to my iPhone from this mic, I'd take this in, the 2-pronged in, and I'll plug it in here to take this dead cat off, and then you plug it in right there in the headphone jack up top. And this is how you'd plug in, like if you had the Rode mic Go. So you'd clip this on your belt and pretend this in here's the microphone, and you'd put it up here and you'd talk. So that's how that one would work. That'd be the transmitter. So then you take the receiver end, and this is where if I was using my iPhone to record the video, which I'm using right now, I'd use this cable. And if I was using my Osmo, I'd use this cable. It's 2 black rings. So I'd plug one in here like so. Then I'd take the receiver and plug in here, and the camera cage I'm going to get has a cold shoe mount on top of it, so then it'll sit on here like this and clip in, and that would be the receiver set up for that. So since we're not using this and I'm recording on the iPhone right now, I'll be using the iPhone cable. So I put the 2 black rings into the receiver, and then to go to my iPhone, it's a newer one, so it's got the lightning port. So you just use your little 3.5 to lightning adapter, plug it in this end, and then you plug this into your iPhone. So now I'm going to switch. You're just listening to me right now just through the iPhone microphone with no external mic this whole time I've been talking. And now I'm going to switch it to the Rode Mic Go and let you guys see if you can tell the difference. So now the audio is coming through on the Rode Mic Go, and I'm going to use this for the rest of the video, and hopefully you guys can tell a little bit of difference. It might not be as noticeable in here, but it's a significant difference when you're outside in the wind. So anyway, like I was saying, they include this little carry-in case with it, and the power cables to charge them. So now I got that, the audio recording system, the DJI Camera, and as you guys know, most of the time I've filmed most of my videos with my iPhone. It does a pretty good job, but I just, wanted to get to the point to where I can start using some of these action cameras to get different shots, like on the tractor and the drill and planting and stuff, because I don't want to just set my phone out there. I got a little magnet mount, but it's not that great for my phone. I set it up last time. I did one of the drill planting videos, and it fell off while I was planting and hit one of the coulter wheels and cracked the screen on the front of my phone. Luckily, it was one of the tempered glass screens, but still. I'm just going to try to switch to these action cameras since they're a little bit tougher, a little bit smaller. I don't have to worry about them as much. They're completely waterproof, so you get mud and dirt, and they don't have a whole lot of like little spaces that they could get messed up by getting water in them, because they are diveable waterproof up to so many feet. So I'm going to switch to those and stop using my iPhone for outdoor recording, but I'll still use it for indoor recording for stuff like this, just because it has a little bit better camera. So I use this computer to edit my videos, and the software I use for editing them is called Final Cut Pro. You can use iMovie off just your regular iPhone. It's free, but Final Cut Pro is a paid app. It's one time. It's pretty expensive, but it does a really good job as far as the features it has to be able to edit videos. And it's real advanced software, so there's a lot of stuff that I don't even know how to do that you can do, but it can do it if you know how. But I'm still learning it, and it does a really good job for me. So this is the Final Cut, and this is the video I did last time of weighing the calves. So as you can see, this is kind of how the layout is, and just how I get my videos over to it is I'd take my, say if I'm using this action camera here, you could either hook your phone up with the lightning to USB and plug it into the side and get it off your phone. Or for using this DJI Camera, you just pull the SD card out and get a USB-C SD card reader and plug it into the side, and you can pull the information off there with that. So then you'd load it in here and come over here to Finder, and you'd go to the Recents tab here, and you can see all the footage that I've loaded in for the last couple videos. And then I select that and drag it over here to the movie bar, and this is where all the editing takes place and all the different stuff you can do as far as making a video. So once I got a completed video, it's real simple to get it to YouTube. I just come up here and hit the share button and then go down to YouTube, and I upload it from there. And then once it's done, I then go on to YouTube and I set all my videos to private, and so that way when they get uploaded, I can go in and add all the stuff I need to add, such as playlist and descriptions and tags and stuff like that. So this is the setup I'm using for now. I just wanted to show you guys right quick kind of how I make my videos. I'm not sure how you guys make yours, but comment down in the section below if you got anything that works real good for you that you see that I should be using that would make some of this maybe a little easier or a little better as far as speed-wise getting it transferred over. So anyway, with that, I'm going to let you guys go, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And also, if you want to be notified when a new video comes out, make sure you click that little bell icon up there as well. So anytime I upload a video, it'll send you a notification telling you that a new video is uploaded. So if you would, make sure you click that, and see you guys next time.